Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S here, back in another video and a slightly different topic this time. I know although I know I covered this a while back, but I've been thinking about it recently because it's a Friday. I thought for a bit of fun I'd talk about one of my sort of dream ideas, and I thought it's a bit of a fun for me anyway. But I had this idea a while back when I was really interested in making a lot of money. So anyway, I thought whenever I get a chance, I'll make this video, possibly every Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and so-called Tuesday, possibly other days as well. If I get a house to myself or whatever, I'll get opportunities to upload videos or not. But yeah, so this is my idea for a network for people who happen to be both dyslexic and billionaires. And I say, if the idea doesn't work, at least I gave it a go and had a bit of fun and discussed the idea. And for me, for some reason, I find it a fun idea. But when I came up with the idea, I thought it'd be quite interesting. And I thought a network of people who happen to be billionaires as well, or who are billionaires, would be a strong brand, if you like, because people see like it's billionaires and stuff like that. But yeah, as someone who's slightly dyslexic, I often mention on my channel, I think it would be rather interesting. And I was wondering whether I should discuss my plans today, as it's the 15th, and because of my patterns, 15 reminds me of like goal setting and plans, as well as number 5 and number 15 both remind me of goal setting and stuff like that, 5-10 year plans or whatever. So I was wondering whether to do that, because it's a Friday, I thought I would discuss this, and I have sort of been planning it, but I'm going on holiday with my family, so I might not get the chance, or some of my family at least, so I'm not going to get a chance, or some relatives as well, I'm not going to get a chance to possibly upload as many videos as I like, so I thought I'd hopefully get this done while I have the chance. Anyway, I'm going to try and stop waffling, and I hope you find the idea exciting, fun, interesting or whatnot, and I'd love to know what you think. Like, do you think it's not really as fun as I think, or as interesting or whatever? But yeah, I think the fact that there are dyslexic people who happen to be billionaires, just having that title, and possibly even before even a team would be set up, would be something that would inspire many dyslexic people to think, well, I can achieve a lot. I'm not saying, like, to me, money isn't everything, as you'll probably see in this video. In fact, most of my money, as often mentioned, I would give away to charity. But here are some of my dreams for it. It probably won't work out quite like this, but I'll definitely give it my best shot, as I say, and just discussing the idea and seeing how it goes. And who knows, maybe in the future it could work out better than I thought, hopefully. But anyway, so here goes. So number 1, I'd love to set this team on my birthday on the 29th of August, or ASAP, if I could. Again, if I don't, at least I gave it a go. But I would love it to be set up on my birthday, or say as close to my birthday as possible. Maybe even before. Maybe I could even exceed expectations. But because I'm going to be 40 this year, I'm thinking like life begins at 40. So symbolically, it would be great to set it up. But yeah, so yeah, hope to set it up on my birthday. Number 2, I think it'd be great if people saw this company or organization or team or whatever you want to call it, brand or whatever, and they could see that there are dyslexic people who happen to be billionaires, or who are billionaires, and what dyslexic people can achieve. People like Richard Branson, Charles Schwab, Craig McCaw, and John Chambers might be a billionaire, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm sure there are many more. I was thinking like there's been a lot of research about dyslexic people, what percentage of millionaires are dyslexic, and I think here in the UK they say it's about 20%, and in America it's about 35%. For some reason it's a bit higher, or quite a bit higher, of self-made millionaires are dyslexic. So I'm thinking of that number. I do try and conservatize my numbers sometimes, or at least have like a conservative estimate, as well as a sort of as well as a medium, sort of middle of the road sort of thing, and a dream sort of amount. Because I think that if I could say, even if things don't work out as well as I'd like, even if a lot of things go wrong, we would still make a lot of money, or we'll still have a positive impact, or whatever. Then I think that shows the idea, even if it's even if things went wrong, it would still make money. I think that would show a lot of strength to the idea, because I think that a lot of people overestimate how much money they can make, and that obviously, if you see things like the Shark Tank or the Dragon's Den, I don't really watch them very often, but if you see them, a lot of people overestimate how much money they can make. Is one of the pet complaints that a lot of people have, that they shouldn't overestimate how much money they're going to make, and basically overvalue their company. But yeah, so I think it'd be great if people like billionaires could pool their resources together, and in terms of the process of how it would work, basically, I suppose this is what this video is supposed to be about, really. But also my dreams for it as well. But yeah, also having a bit of fun. But yeah, the process would be like to bring them together, and then each member would have a vote, and the people who put the most in, like the people who invest the most money or invest the most amount of time as well, which would obviously be important for people, especially these type of people, they would get the highest share, and people could vote, like shareholders perhaps and whatnot could vote on who they think deserves the highest shares. Also, we can learn from other companies and how they work and invest together. Number 3, me personally, I would not. Again, I think it'd be great what they can learn from each other, how they can pull resources together, like how they can pull their legal teams together and look at how they could pay the least amount of taxes as possible and profit maximize, but also give a lot to charity. I think it'd be good to encourage people to give to charity, have investment, have for like academies in developing countries as well, which would be doing something good, and I think that would deserve a tax cut, break, loss, or whatever you're going to call it, or to pay the least amount of tax as possible, maybe even, dare I say, be exempt from taxes, but do a lot of good for charity and philanthropy, charity/philanthropy, or whatever I use those terms interchangeably. But yeah, me personally, yeah, most of my money, if I got a lot of money, I would give to charity, as I often mentioned, but or things like that. Some from a selfish point of view, I give to Italian football or my passions or things like that. But I'm not really materialistic. So, but yeah, I think it'd be great if they could pay the least amount of taxes as possible and looked at profit maximization and things like that. Number 4, I think it'd be great if the group or team or whatever you want to call it, the group, brand, team, network, brainstorm, or whatever you want to call it, committee or whatever, cooperative. I think it'd be great if they came together and discussed ideas, possibly met up every once a week, and also talked about how they could make peace. And again, have academies in or training centres in developing countries, parts of Asia and Africa, as well as Ireland, for fellow dyslexics, and again, pay the least amount of tax as possible and things like that. Number 5, I would love to ask questions to dyslexic billionaires, like would they like to join a network like this, and what could potentially convince them to join a network, like the fact they could learn from each other, they could pool money together, resources, maybe spend, even like invest like lots and lots of money on property, land, superstores, acquiring other businesses, and things like that. Number 6, I also hope they will invest in, they will donate to Italian football as well. Number 7, I also hope they will donate to Celtic, and that sort of thing. And I am out. Peace out.